gonna say for that I'm grateful. Yes, you love me plenty, you came to die for me. Jehovah Rapha, Jehovah Nissi, I am that I am. Ooh, I space around, there's no one else like you. I love you,
Which one do you want to watch then? So you can leave mommy alone. Can you choose? Can you choose which one you want to watch? Okay, which one then? Hello guys, you are welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl again, Casey Kelly Joyce. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the people that have been supporting me. Thank you for sharing my videos, for leaving comments, for liking my videos, subscribing. May God bless you. At this moment there's nothing I can give it to you guys. The only thing I can say is thank you for your support. May God bless you all. And if it's your first time coming to this channel, I would like you to like, share and subscribe. May God bless you. You know, sorry for Lingala people, today video I'm not going to do it in Lingala. I'm going to do it in English. So no Lingala today, English video. So I've got my English people down there as well. You know, sometimes they don't understand on my videos, but they still like my videos, they still share my videos. So I just decided like to speak in English as well for everybody to understand as well. So yeah, today guys, I'm going to share a story of my first pregnancy. Are you ready to listen to that? A story of my first pregnancy, guys. Woo! That was living hell. So guys, sorry for the people that have been sending me messages that I should do a tutorial of my makeup, my hair. You know guys, I'm really sorry. I don't even know how to do makeup. I'm trying. I don't know how to do makeup. I'm just trying, guys. You know, I can't just come to do a video when I'm not really sure about what I'm doing, because sometimes I do struggle of doing, especially my eyebrows. Oh my goodness, that is the most horrible thing. I almost takes like 20 minutes or 15 minutes of just doing one eyebrows. It's really hard for me to do it because I'm not like into makeup, so it's like it's something new to me. Yeah, I'm not really into it, so it's really hard for me guys to do a tutorial for makeup when the time comes. Yeah, but for now I'm really sorry. So I can do video for hair because I'm a hairdresser as well, but if you see the one I'm wearing is not, this one is a wig, so it's not like you know, weave or something. This one is a wig. So this time I'm just wearing wigs at this moment because, you know, I'm really busy at this time, working, kids, and you know, yeah. So when I get time and I cut my hair, I'm supposed to do a video with my short hair, but I decided I'm like, not now. So yeah, maybe next time. Thank you guys. Today we're going to share, I'm going to share my story of my first pregnancy. Now I've got 3 kids. You know, I will share stories of my other 2 kids on the next video, but for now I'm going to share a story of my life with my first pregnancy. No time to waste, let's jump to the story. So guys, the story is going to start from the beginning. If we don't finish today, we'll finish another day, but I hope we finish today, because on the next video I'm going to share a story of my other 2 kids. You know, as a young mother, being with 3 kids, studying, working at the same time, you know, it wasn't easy for me. And then, you know, God has done so much for me, guys. I have a big testimony, guys. God has done so much for me. So let's jump straight away to the story. So me and my partner, we met in 2011. I went to a party. Sorry guys if you hear some noise. It's my little girl, you know, my last born, basically my number 3. she's alone here, so she's bored. She's alone, she's bored, and she's just watching TV. So if you just hear like a little noise, it's her. Maybe she'll be making some noise. Yeah. So we met in 2011 at a party in London. So I was living in London and he was living in Leicester. So we had like a party, and I didn't even know him. We had a party, and he came to the party with his friend. So, and then that's where we met each other. So at the party, I was working at the party, you know, serving people drinks, giving them food, and then, you know, and he saw me. He was like, I like this girl. He called me, and then I remember I was giving drink to his table, and then he called me. He was like, can I speak to you? I was like, yeah, it's fine. Oh, I want to speak to you outside if it's possible. I was like, what's the problem? Because I'm here serving and you telling me to speak to me outside. Is there any problem? He was like, yeah, I want to speak to you outside if it's possible. I was like, okay, you know, let's go. And then finally to the party, I was at the party with my friends, because basically at that time, under 30s, like you know, I don't know if it's Congolese culture or it's all African, you know, because sometimes it's like, even though you're 30 years old or you're under 30, but when you still live with your parents, you do feel like, you know, you're still young, all that, and then sometimes you'll be afraid for you to go next to a man or to speak to a man when your family are there. And then that's how I was living in my family. It's like, we used to be so afraid for us to speak to somebody like a man or someone that is a you know, a man. Because when I'm out with my family, I'll be afraid to speak to somebody. If the person is a girl, that's different. But if the person is a man, was always difficult for me and my sisters. So I was like, okay, that's fine. So we went outside. And then he started to tell me that, oh, I like you, this and that. So I seen you, you know, you remind me that the person that I was looking to be with is you, and then you, I'm sure that you can be my future wife. I'm like, what? You don't even know me. You don't even know me. You don't know who I am. You don't know where I'm coming from, and then you just jumping, coming in. You can be my future wife. I'm not your future wife, and then I can never be your future. He was like, oh no, you know, I know you girls are always like that, but just give me a chance. I'm like, no. And then, you know, I was like, I was really refusing, and then, you know, I was getting angry and all that. He was like, okay, that's fine. If you don't like it, it's fine. And we went back inside. He went to sit on his table, and then I was still serving. So until when the party became at the end, so he was going, and then I was going to his table as well. I don't know what I was doing actually. So I went to his table, and then he wrote his number on a paper and then gave it to me. So I was like, okay, this man is not serious. So I just took it and then put it on my wallet. And then when I put it on my wallet, you know, and then that was it. Then that was the last time we met. And then after a week, I even forgot about it. And then after a week, when I was looking for something on my wallet, and then I saw the paper, I'm like, let me just call him and find out if he's fine or what. At that time, I was going through difficult situations as well. You know, I'm like, you know, I needed somebody to give me advices. And then I just called him. When I called him and we started talking, we started talking, and then after that, we became friends. And we start talking. After a month, we became like boyfriend and girlfriend, and then start talking, you know, as a boyfriend and girlfriend. I used to go to college, and you know, I was still in London and he was in Leicester, so it's like I used to come as well and meet him, then go back, you know. Yeah. And then after that, when from 2011 into 2014, and then I remember one day he called me. He was like, oh, I need to see you, I need to speak to you. I'm like, okay. So I said to him, are you coming to London, or should I book a ticket to come to Leicester? He was like, I can't come to London because I'm gonna come, I'm coming from work, so you can come tomorrow to Leicester. I'll pay for your ticket, then you can come to Leicester, then we'll meet on here. I was like, okay, that's fine. So, oh, sorry, from that, then, for me going backward a little bit, so I finished college, and then, I started, university in 2013. So yeah, he called me, and then he was like, I was going to uni on the day, and then he called me. He was like, I really want to see you. It's really, really important. I have to speak to you. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to uni today. I'll book a ticket. I'll come and see you. So he paid for my ticket, and then I booked the ticket. Then I went to see him. So when I went to see him, it was like a surprise for him to surprise me. So I wasn't even thinking of it or anything. So it's like, I knew we started in 2011, and then our relationship was really serious, and then I knew that, you know, one day we will get married and all that. We're gonna have kids, we're gonna spend life together, all that. So I wasn't even thinking like getting married too soon. So he called me in 2013. I went to see him. I don't remember what month was it. Sorry, I don't remember the month, but sorry guys, it was in 2013. So and then I cancelled uni, so I came to see him. For the noise, my daughter's watching TV. Yeah, so I went to see him, and then so when I went to see him, he took me to restaurant first. So after restaurant, we went to his house, and then he gave me a letter. So I don't know if it happens to all African or if it's just Congolese culture. I'm not sure, but I'm sure it's all African. So you can write down below if it happens to all Africans or just Congolese. So he gave me a letter. Basically, in the Congolese culture, if a man wants to marry you or you want to get married, your partner needs to put like money on envelope and then give you the money with a letter inside. So you have to take that letter and then give it to your parents. Then from there, your parents is gonna decide to invite him to come and see your family and all that. So that's what happened. He gave me a letter. He was like, we've been together since 2011, so I think it's the time now is ready for me to marry you. So I want to ask for your hand of marriage. So this is the letter you need to go and give to your parents, and it's got money inside. I'm like, what? I was like, what? You know what? I'm still in uni, you know. He was like, yeah, you're in uni, I know, but you can still get married and study when you are married. I was like, anyway, so that's fine. Okay, and then from that, then that's when we started. I went to my family and then gave them the letter, spoke to them, all that. So we arranged everything. So the first thing we did was engagement. We did our engagement party, and then after that, yeah, so after our engagement party, so then we fixed the date. My family and his family fixed the date to do our traditional wedding in June. So I was still going to uni, you know, studying all that, and then, you know, knowing that we're doing the party in June. So it's like it was left like 3 months, no, it was 4 months before we do our traditional party, guys. I started to feel like you know, like when you get up in the morning, you just like morning sickness. Yeah, morning sickness. And then, you know, as Africans, even though you are, it doesn't matter what age you are, but as long as you're living with your parents, you're still young. So they still count you like those kids are 18 years old, 19 years old. But I was, you know, already, and then it was just taking me like a baby girl because I was still in their house. So when you get married, it's different. That's when you move out, or when you move house, that's different. But when you're still living with your parents, it's a different story as well. I'm sure, you know, black girls or black people do understand what I'm trying to say. Sometimes our African parents are very strict. And then I was going to uni, and then it's like every day I was going to, for me to get up in the morning, it became very difficult for me. Like sometimes I have to get up in the early morning for me just to go to the toilet. I used to go into the toilet a lot, and then it's like I used to feel my body. I can't take it anymore. When somebody's cooking, I wasn't going to the kitchen anymore. So like when somebody's cooking, I used to feel like, oh God, I'm going to die. What's wrong with this? This smell was so horrible. And then I called my partner. I'm like, you know, I don't understand, you know. It's like, I don't know if I'm sick. I don't know what's wrong with me, because this is, I explained to him what I'm feeling. He was like, I'm not a doctor, you know. For you to be telling me all this, I know you're not feeling well, but you should go and see your doctor and then find out what is wrong with you. I was like, I just don't want to go to the doctor anyway. So I was, you know, at the same time, I was so busy at uni. It was my first year, actually. I was trying everything. So yeah. And then it was like, sometimes I used to miss going to uni. It's like, I'm trying to get up in the morning. I can't even get up. It's like, you know, I was so tired. And then I was vomiting, all that. I was like, gosh, I don't know what's wrong with me. So I decided just to go to see my GP and then find out what is wrong with me. And then oh my goodness, when I went to the GP, and then when I went there, they asked me, what is wrong with you? What can we do for you? And then I explained to them all this and that. This is how I'm feeling. And the doctor was like, you might be pregnant. I'm like, pregnant? No way. I'm not pregnant. He was like, okay, let's just do a pregnancy test. Oh my goodness. And then my heart was like, oh my goodness. Don't tell me that I'm pregnant, because I don't know what I'm going to do if I'm pregnant. I've got university, even though I'm getting married, but my parents still going to be angry with me. It's like finding out I'm pregnant. So I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. So from there, and then when we did the pregnancy test, the doctor just looked at me. He was like, congratulations, you are pregnant. You are 1 month pregnant. And then our party was like 3 months. In the next 3 months, and then I was 1 month pregnant. Oh my goodness. And then I was like, oh my goodness, I just called my partner. I'm like, you just killed me. What's wrong with you? And he was like, what's wrong? I told him that I'm pregnant. He was like, he was even laughing on the phone, like, you know, I just gave him some news that is very excited. He was very excited. He was very happy. He was like, oh, you know, congratulations. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Did you just know what you do you know what you're talking about? What the hell are you talking about at this time? You shouldn't say that. I was screaming, like, you know, I was so upset. And I was like, I'm not going to tell my parents. I'm not going to tell my family. I don't know what I'm going to do. Anyway, so from there, and then I went home. I was hiding the pregnancy. You know, from there, then I called my sister-in-law, my husband's sister. So I said to her, you know what, I'm pregnant, so I don't know what to do. Should I be wearing a corset for me to hide the pregnancy or what? She was like, what? You have a baby in your tummy. You don't need to be hiding your pregnancy. Even though they know you're pregnant, they're not going to kill you. At the end of the day, you're getting married anyway in the next 3 months. So why are you worrying? I'm like, I'm just worrying because I'm still in my parents' house. She was like, no, don't even do that. And then I went back home. I was so upset. So when I went back home, it's like getting up in the morning, it was so difficult for me. It's like my family, my brother, because I was living at my brother, and then he leaves the house like early morning, going to work, and then coming back sometime at night, you know, 6 p.m. But by the time he comes, he didn't even know that I was just. So I was like, I will spend the whole day in the bedroom, you know, like the whole day in the bedroom. He even not going to notice or anything. But my sisters was there sometimes, and then it's like I wasn't going to university. I was going some of the days, but some of the days I couldn't go because I was so tired. It's like you trying to get up, but your body is refusing. And my sister used to tell me like, you look so different. What is wrong with you? I'm like, there's nothing wrong with me. I'm fine. I used to say, I'm fine, there's nothing wrong with me. I was like, okay, that's fine. So from there, I started to wear loose clothes, you know, and, you know, people used to ask, what's wrong with you? You don't even, because I'm somebody that I like tight clothes, like, you know, fashion tight clothes. And then from there, I used to be wearing loose clothes, like hiding everything. And then people used to ask, what is wrong with you? You don't even like loose clothes, so why are you wearing those clothes? I'm like, because I feel like changing my style, and then I just feel like wearing those kind of clothes. for me. And then it's like my face started to change. You know, you can see like this person is not normal anymore. And then even my sister started to notice that I wasn't the same person. And then, you know, sometimes I used to go out and then you just see somebody that you know, and the person started telling you, oh, you look so different, you don't look the same anymore. I'm like, I'm fine, maybe. And I was so skinny, like very, very, very skinny. And I became even skinnier because I used to vomit every single day. I'm telling you, all the time, every single day. So it's like the smell of onions. I can't even go inside the car. As soon as I get inside the car, guys, I'll start like feeling, oh my goodness, my belly will start rumbling and I have to vomit. So it's like, it was so horrible for me. And then I was hiding, and it was left like 1 month before me getting married. So so I was inside my bedroom, and then my brother came trying to hide this girl's face, but she's still showing her face. She doesn't want to leave me alone, you know. She's bold, she's alone at home, so she's very, very bold. Jamila, please stop, let me do my video, yeah, please. So one day I remember I was inside the bedroom, and then I didn't even know that my brother came from work and he was downstairs. So I felt like I want to vomit, so I just rushed straight away to the toilet, and then I started vomiting, and my brother came. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's like I vomit 3 times. It's like when you eat, you just feel like, oh my goodness, I just want to vomit. And then he was like, what is wrong with you? You look different, and you become skinny again, and you keep on vomiting. What is wrong with you? Are you pregnant? I was like, no, I'm not pregnant. He was like, I'm not joking, I'm not lying, I'm not playing. So are you pregnant? I didn't even know what to say at this time. At the time, I didn't know what to say, so I just said to him, yes, I am pregnant. Oh my goodness. And he was very upset. It was like, even though you're getting married, but you shouldn't be pregnant at this time, you know, all that. And then it was what it was. At that time I had nothing to say, so he was just screaming, he wasn't happy, all that. And then after we got married, then I stopped going to uni. And when we got married, then because he was living in Leicester, I moved from London, I came to Leicester. Then we just we was in Leicester for 1 month, and then we moved to Derby. So when we came to Derby, oh my goodness, so the only person I had was my sister-in-law, and then my sister-in-law husband, and then my partner. That's the only family I had at the time. And then it was very, very horrible for me, guys. I couldn't cook because it's like I just can't stand the smell of food. So when I cook myself, I can't eat the food. It was so horrible. I couldn't eat the food that I've cooked by myself. I have to ask for somebody to cook for me, and then it was really horrible for me to cook as well, because the smell of onions, and then it's like when you're cooking, I was smelling very bad, and then I couldn't take it. So I thank my husband, because he was there supporting me, even though, you know, imagine like you just got married to somebody, and then the person coming to your house, and then the person is not even cooking because the person doesn't like cooking of the smell of food because of the pregnancy, all that. But he was there supporting me, all that. So her sister used to come to my house, and then she used to cook from her house and come to bring the food to my house, because she can't cook at my house. It was like, when somebody's cooking, I'm not going to be there. And she supported me, all that. Oh my goodness. So let's jump all to that, because it's too long. Yeah, let's jump all to that. So from there into December 2000, we got married in June, 12th of June 2014 to December 28. You know, I'm just gonna jump, guys. Yeah, I'm just gonna jump, guys, because the story is really long and I don't want to spend like 2 hours here for the story. So we're just gonna jump straight away. Yeah, So to December, I gave birth to my son on December 28th. So it's like on the 27th December, we one of the lady on here had a birthday party. So when we went to the birthday party, I was dancing, I was shaking, I was, you know, enjoying myself, guys, without knowing that I was pregnant, and then I was going to give birth on the next day. So we came home like 12:30 a.m. so it was already the 28th, 12:30. And then when we came home, my partner looked at me. He was like, "You look like somebody who's going to give birth now, today." I'm like, "No, I don't think so. If you think I was going to give birth, I should have given birth when I was dancing. But I don't think I'm going to give birth today. You know, it's already like, I was 37 weeks, 6 days. I was like, I still have time anyway, but I was really tired. My body was hurting, all that. And then we went to bed like 1 o'clock. So by 4 o'clock, oh my goodness, I was feeling very, very bad. Like there was pain on my tummy, on my back, everywhere. And then I woke my husband up. I'm like, you know, I'm feeling pain. He said to me, "I told you you're going to have a baby." I was like, "No, this is not a baby. I don't think I'm going to have a baby. I think it's normal," because it wasn't that bad. It was normal. It was just normal, like it comes and it goes, it comes and it goes, it comes and it goes. And then by 5 o'clock, oh my goodness, that was very, very, very horrible. I couldn't take it anymore, and then I was helpless. It was very, very, very bad. And then my husband called her sister to come, and then when she came here, she was like, "It's not working." Why it's not working, guys? Sorry, it's my baby. Yeah, so I need to look after my baby as well, take care of my baby. She's alone. It is working, baby. You just don't know how to play it. Okay? Yeah. So calling my husband's sister, we called ambulance. So because they asked us, "Oh, when did the pain started?" So my husband told them that the pain started at 4 o'clock. And then they said, "Oh, is she in really pain?" My husband was like, "Yeah." "Is the water broken?" My husband was like, "Yeah, no, it's not broken yet." And then they was like, "Oh, maybe it might take time. We might take like 30 minutes for us to come." I was like, "What? In this pain and you telling me you're coming in 30 minutes? So what, you want me to die or what?" And it was just on the phone. Then my husband called her sister to come and to come to our house. So she came by like 5:30. 5:30. And then when she came, she was out. This one, she looks like she's going to give birth now, because she's got kids as well. She's got experience for that. So she was like, "Let me, instead of you waiting for the ambulance, let me take you guys to the hospital." So we told the ambulance that we're going to the hospital, so for just us to come to the ambulance. So they was like, "Okay, that's fine." So she took me and my husband to hospital. So it's like, when I was inside the car, I was, you know, feeling like I'm going to push. She was even, my sister-in-law was laughing like, "This one, she's going to give baby now. She's going to give birth now." And then when we went inside there, it didn't, like, just from the door, because my sister, there was no place to park her car, and then she left us from just on the door, and then she left. So we was there. My husband was buzzing for them to come and assist us. Oh my goodness, just from that door, I felt like I just need to push. My husband was telling me, "Oh, you can't bring the baby from here. You need to wait for them to come and open the door. Just wait for them to open." I'm like, I couldn't even hear what he was saying, because I was so mad on him. I didn't even want to hear a word or anything, or, you know, I didn't even want him to say anything. And then they was taking a bit of time for them to come, you know. By the time they came, pew, the baby came out. Oh my goodness, that was my first experience. And then I remember when I was giving birth, I was telling my husband, "You know what, I feel like I'm going to die," because the pain was very bad. I said to him, "I feel like I'm going to die. If I die, just take the baby." And he was like, "What are you saying? Shut your mouth. What are you saying?" I was like, oh my goodness. So I was just saying everything that comes on my head. That's what I was saying. Whatever comes on my head, That's what I was saying, guys. Yeah, so yeah, that's my experience. Then I gave birth, guys. When I gave birth, the pain left. I was free, everything was fine. And then when I took my baby, you know, at the first time holding a child that is yours, your own, it was very, very, very excited, and it was very, very, very good. And then I thank God for everything. You know, let me tell you this, guys, when you have pregnant, yeah, you need to pray. I didn't even say some of the stuff that I went through on my pregnancy, but when a woman is in pregnancy, they always have problems, and then they always have some spiritual problems, all that you need praise. You really have to pray. Don't just say, oh, she's pregnant, she's gonna give birth, because we see a lot of people, they've been pregnant, and then they will enjoy when the pregnancy, after giving birth, they will just pass away, or just when they're giving birth, they pass away. So when you have pregnant, and then you started from day one to when you give birth, and you're holding your child, you know, seeing your child is alive, you yourself and your family are in a good health, guys, you need to praise God and worship. Sometimes when I look at my kids, I don't even, you know, when I look at my kids, I always say thank you, God, because there's a lot of people out there, they don't even have kids, they don't have nothing, they've been looking for years and years and years, they can't get it. But for me, what did I do? For me to, even on the hospital, when I went to the GP said to me, oh, if you don't like the pregnancy, you can just remove it, you can have abortion. And I was like, you know what, at the end of the day, my family, if they're gonna kill me, they're gonna kill me. I don't care. At the end of the day, I'm the one who's going to hold the child. Maybe you out there, you was in the same situation with me, that if you get pregnant, if your family find out that you're pregnant, they might kill you, or they might do something wrong to you. You know, you just have to do abortion. Don't do it. At the end of the day, the baby is yours, no matter what. No matter what your family going to say, no matter what your family going to do, the baby is going to be yours. And having kids is a very, very, very joy. It's like kids are gifts from God. So guys, be happy with what you got. Be happy with what God has given to you, no matter what. Just be happy. So I just came to share my story to you guys, so you guys can know what I went through my pregnancy. I've got another story for my baby girl, for my two girls, you know, the second one and then the third one, and that's it, my last one. No more kids. No more kids. So it's time to study now. Yeah, time to make money. So I've already, I'm in marriage already, I've got kids, you know, free is enough for us. So it's time for us now to make money. So yeah, I came to tell my story. If you have a story as well, share it so we can just hear. You know, a lot of people have different experiences, you know, a lot of people go through a lot, and then some people, you know, they don't even have no problem with their pregnancy. Especially me, is like, with all the kids, I'm always like, I always have the same problem. I don't eat, I don't drink. The only thing I drink is water. It's like, I don't eat. And for me to go to, you know, drive to go to the car is like, I can't even put my legs in the car. As soon as I go inside the car, I start to get vomiting, you know. I'll be vomiting, all that. But guys, having pregnancy is very, very, very good, and kids are a gift from God. So make sure you treat your kids very good, treat them very well. They are gifts that God have given to you. If you have kids, 5, 6, 1 is a gift from God. You have to treat them very good. Thank you for you guys. Thank you once all. Please, 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 for the people that haven't subscribed yet, I would like you to like, share, and subscribe. Did you hear that? Subscribe to my channel. May God bless you. I will see you next time on my video. So if you want to ask a question, guys, you can leave a comment down below, or you got my email, you got my number there. You can call me, or you can send me messages, you can email me. I'll be able to answer your questions. So guys, please, 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 like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Bye bye.